this variable, which is a string variable. So what type of string is this? It's a multi-string character, so I can say James. Remember, notice I'm using double quote, not single quote. So you can see we got an error. What is going on? The reason is because you don't assign data into string variable like this. You declared sorry for the way the video is. It's just so the video be short. Normally I explain more detailed and better if it was a little bit long. So we, due to the type of due to the format in which we are using to assign data, which is this James right here, the string is a data. Due to the way we have declared it from line 8, we declared that we created the variable and we left it unassigned. We gave it a specific length. Now in line 9, we are now trying to assign this data into it. We need to specify what position from the range of index of 0 to 10 to 9, not 10, index of 0 to 9, which location do we want to assign James to. So we can come here and say index 0. So if I were to run this, we still get the same error. Now the error in this case, now please listen carefully, this is one mistake a lot of people tends to make. You see, remember I said we have an array, we have a single string character, we have a multi-string character, and we also have an array. So these are three different things: the single string character, which is this, the array of string, which is just the string multi-string character, then we also have an array, which I'm not doing in this video. So in this, if you are to write your code like this, the computer is going to return an error. Because why? What you've done right here, you are not treating it as an array, in the sense that you are saying, for you to better understand, remember when I came here, I wrote okay, just for demo, I wrote Samuel. Now in coding, we have something called index. So if I'm to illustrate that, in terms of index, x is at index 0, m is at index 1, a index, sorry, this is not the spell of Samuel, a is at index 2, then 3, 4, 5, then Samuel. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the indexes. So yeah, we left it undeclared. Now we want to add James. So let me just change this to the Samuel so we can see. So in this case, we are saying put in the entire word Samuel in index 0, which is just one space. And remember that each of this index, every index is a representation of a single string character. So index 0 on its own is a single string character. It can only store what? A single letter, and it uses single quote. So even if I'm to use double quote, it's only allowed to store single string, but it will use single quote. So that's what is going on here. So if I'm to come over here and change this now, just for and change it to single quote, now with this we should have our code running, right? Let's see. Now we get L. Now remember why we're getting L is because we normally by default is a single string character is meant to only contain a single letter, but since we are putting in multiple letters, it's going to take the last index, which is 5. So if you want to take the accurate index, we have to put the accurate letter inside, which is S. So run this time around, we get S code. So you can repeat this code. So we get 0, 1. I'm going to be dropping a code on how to solve the Almighty formula without it's still valid in a way, but you have to understand. I'm hearing a lot of people say it is this, they did. It's confusing to them, but okay. So you can see how this is the old method, the old ways of declaring a string, but it's not it's not outdated yet. It's still very useful, especially when you get to need it, especially when you are working with for loop. You need it a lot, so it is still very useful. But when you want to initialize your variable to a string directly, we call it string literal. So we want to create a string literal that immediately it's advisable not to do this. So now we are storing